Hello, my name is Elliot Jorgensen and I'm the social media editor for MHS News. Today I'll be doing a review on the LEGO set The Great Wave Off Kanagawa by Hokusai. So this LEGO set is based off of a very famous Japanese woodblock painting, and it was recreated in a mosaic format of LEGO. So today I will be going over the building experience, the before and after of building it, and a brief history lesson from AP Art History teacher Miss Harrow. This set has 1,810 pieces, and it is priced at $100. So, the building experience in all took about 2 hours across 2 days. The build itself was not too challenging, but there was a lot of usage of small bricks that could be easily lost, and was pretty monotonous when it came to creating the sky with all of these small round pieces. The set itself comes with an audio track that goes along with your building process, where the designers and experts on the painting describe what you're building as you are building it. This experience was quite fun and different from my regular LEGO building experiences, where the actual build itself was unrelated to the actual final product. The sense of accomplishment that came after finishing the painting was almost like I created the painting on my own and was looking at the final product. Located on the back of the painting, there is actually a spot to wall mount it, and you can hang it like it's a regular painting. This allows for more versatility when displaying the piece of art. The set itself has no stickers, which I greatly appreciated since I'm used to it with regular LEGO sets. There were 2 printed spots on the side of the painting, which represented some Japanese kanji. Now, I will turn to Miss Harrow, who will explain some of the history behind this woodblock painting.
So it's actually called the Great Wave Off Kanagawa. It's known as the Great Wave. It is one of 36 woodblock prints that have the Mount Fuji in them somewhere. Sometimes Mount Fuji is prominent, sometimes it's in the background. In the Great Wave, it's as if the wave is actually framing the mountain in the center, and the mountain looks really small, and the people look even more insignificant in it. And so it's all about the juxtaposition of nature and people. But Great Wave is the most famous of them. I think it probably got more famous than most of the other ones because it is so graphic and it uses so much Prussian blue, which is really important. Trade in Japan was very closed off until about I think it was like the 1850s. I think it's 67. There was an exposition in Paris. A lot of prints like Hokusai's print were shown at the Paris expedition, and the Impressionists saw the work. And they really liked how the Japanese affected their paintings differently than the Europeans did at the time. The Europeans were all about centering whatever their subject was. They were all about having poses that were kind of stiff. And the Japanese had things going off the edges of their painting. They had things that were in paintings and in their woodblock prints off-centered that were important. They had a really low horizon line in it. They used the Prussian blue. There was a lot of Dutch influence because the Dutch could trade with them, but nobody else could. And so it became really famous basically because the Impressionists saw it and they really liked it, and so it influenced the rest of the Impressionist work and they promoted it a lot. The difference between a woodblock print and a painting you just do all at one time and you can paint whenever you want to. You can come back to it later. A woodblock print, you actually carve a piece of wood, actually several pieces of wood. You do like a layering effect. Like the first color comes down first and then the next color comes down. And so each layer of color is laid down separately. And so for a print like Hokusai's print, there were so many of them made, and they're in museums all over the world, that it really was quite prolific because lots and lots of people got to see it. It is actually one of the 250 works that are chosen for AP. I don't know why they pick some of the things they do. I do know why they pick that one, because it's a really excellent rendition of a woodblock printing process.
Thank you for the brief history lesson, Miss Harrow. I would recommend this set to anyone who appreciates Japanese culture, art, LEGO, or just enjoys this painting, and I give it a 10 out of 10.